idea has been to introduce the concept of fact-checking, how it is done, and the steps through which someone goes to fact-check for their particular audience. And that means that we have talked about the fact-checking process. We have also talked about searching for reliable data.
The biggest takeaway is to get the structure of doing fact-checking, because as journalists, in our job, we actually fact-checking. But we do not have that clear structure that this is what we're actually doing. For us, we have been looking at it in terms of, as a journalist, you're looking out for accuracy, you're looking out for, do you have more than one source? But to think about it in the terms of, this is fact-checking, this is the process you go through, these are the places you can get data, this is how you can verify, and most importantly, these are some of the things that you should not bother fact-checking because they are not actually fact-checkable. I think that is a key takeaway that I've picked from today.
We set the pace for what they are about to learn in the second day, which will be the practical bit.
So far, I could give it a 5 because I should say that I wasn't too green about fact-checking, like I said at first. So 1, you awaken certain things that I had forgotten. 2, there are certain things you've added on that I had not studied in the training process of fellowship. 3, I'm so hopeful that by the end of tomorrow, I'll have scoped all my expectations.
And fact-checking can help me as a creative writer itself. Because if I'm looking for information, let's say I'm writing about culture, a certain culture, or community, or medicine itself, health-wise, I can't just put out there things that aren't real, that aren't true. As much as the story I'm writing is fictional, I can't fake words.
The main training outcomes that we want is, we want that our journalists are able, first of all, to spot false information. We also hope that after this training, our journalists are now able to appreciate the fact-checking process, what we go through. After the training, our journalists have been equipped, or one of the outcomes that we have is that our journalists right now know how to use data when they are fact-checking information. Another outcome is that we wanted them to understand the information disorder. Now journalists are able to understand the information disorder. By information disorder, I mean things like misinformation, things like disinformation, and things like malinformation. So all these dynamics, our journalists right now are able to spot them. They are able to spot any false information, some of the red flags. Now journalists are even able to verify social media accounts. All these skills have been given to them throughout the 2 days that we have been training them right here in Kampala. And maybe lastly is that we grow the culture of fact-checking, not only in Kampala here, but also other regions. People who are from far regions can also start replicating in their own regions. And of course, we are still coming. We are coming to more regions to really equip the students, to equip the journalists with all the skills that they will need in order to demystify misinformation and false information.